Restream is up. Studio. Now for the ultimate test. Tickle. So how are things? How was work?
Yeah, it was good. Tiring.
All right, that stuff is set up. One thing I did find out. What's going on, Goopy? I gotta get sound alerts on this motherfucker. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Well, I stopped streaming so that I could get stuff set up.
Oh,
Have so many
okay.
Stop it! He doesn't.
things that are like set for two-form authentication and this and that and this and that. So we got cheese puff, dark chocolate, orange almond bar, white chocolate, peppermint covered pretzels, pecan shortbread, cookies, and butter cookies coated with dark chocolate. Yeah, I think you got all of the snacks. You know, fuck it. We're not gonna have it up. We're not gonna have any push sounds and all this stuff because it's just a pain in the butt to get set up on a separate computer right now. And beyond that, what I found earlier is that if I get a raid, I had a raid of like 18 people or whatever earlier. Waha. And none of them showed up in my restream because they're not actually in my chat. They're being hosted on another one.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so I was like, how many people are in here? It still says 5. And then I went over to Twitch side and it was like 20 something. And I was like, oh, because they're not actually in my chat. You're just hosting the channel with the raid. Pain in the butt. However, test. Does audio come through? Say something?
Hello.
Okay, audio comes through. Apparently I don't have it set up on this side to where if I hit X, it just runs to the system tray. That's fine. Okay. $64 gigs. Alright, keep that over here. I recommend you do a exclamation point raider of it saying for the raiders to click on link. That's not a bad idea. I need to go through and set up some of those commands. I just never do. If I set up RGB Fusion, am I going to be able to control my shit? Where's my RAM? So how's everybody doing? Uh... Like a Rhine space cowboy. Uninstall Aura Sync IQ and Riot Vanguard because how many times do you have to open file location? What's Panda posting? Is RGB Fusion running? End task. Does my stream still run whenever that is restream still up? My screen went blank on that side and I'm just trying to make sure the stream's still running.
Yeah, I see it.
I just scratched my eye. Alright, cool, it's going. Yeah. Just had to make sure it was like up to date. Delete.
I noticed you changed the flash thing that goes over your head.
What's it doing for you now?
What goes down?
Blue. Okay, I had to ask first because that was a process as well. GV BIOS. Remove this one and restart your PC. Awesome. Hello.
Hello. I posted mine in general. I was getting jealous.
I saw that. I was like, what's Panda posting?
Just a picture of my computer. Y'all were making me feel bad. What are you guys up to?
Stuff.
Okay.
SPD DUPM.
Archive wipes last night. Fresh Tarkov.
Nice.
So that's fun.
Oh my goodness, there's so much freaking work. All right, apparently, I will be right back. Hey, it's still working. What's that? Guess that works out on that side. Do I have audio? All right, I have audio. Did that audio come through?
Fuck you, finally, Farengar. Fucking finally. Don't have to put up with your...
Right. Nice. I am getting stuff set up, and that's why. Say something. Did.
Hi, Teddy Wade's dad. Do you have shirts down here?
Bottom two.
I wore this the other day and I was like, why is it so big? It's yours.
You are perfectly good. I am trying to get It's the audio side of it which is kind of killing me. Like, I can hear you. And my audio too. No, so yeah, the frustrating side is twofold. One, I'm trying to see if I can get RGB Fusion to work correctly, which I can't. So having to control so much stuff.
Hey, Bose. Thank you, Picky. You're so good.
They were playing with the tape earlier. I was like, y'all are gonna get it. No, okay. Y'all do you. That works. I have audio now. I think I have audio now. Yay! As I was saying, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, sis. Click on the settings tab. Thank you. I'm going crazy with this. I'm trying to get stuff set up, and it is not waking. All right, cancel. Updated the RAM. IQ settings. Gotcha. Let's close that. Close IQ. Oh, what do you look like? Off. Yes. RGB Fusion. Do you show up in here now? Probably not. You do. Okay. So that's set now. And then that's set. And then my stream should start coming through now. Haha! And now do I have audio in the background? I do, but I need to adjust something. If I do, what was that? That's just my microphone. Okay. So I need to have this, and then I need to adjust this. But that should not be coming through both. But now, wait. Now. audio over here. Okay, I should be able to talk and you can hear me.
Well, we can hear you, which is nice.
And then you guys can talk and I can see you being represented on my microphone.
Why best be represented? I'm Panda Bear.
Yay! All right. It's not perfect. It's not how it was a while ago with the audio, but if one of you don't mind looking at the stream, because if I do it, then I'm going to have a loop of audio going through.
Sure.
I can have a stream, Twitch or Discord. Or Twitch or YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
They're going to both.
Okay.
Or it's going to both, I should say.
Oh my gosh, my Twitch feed. Escape.
Dorothy, a block user on YouTube and block and restream, has a slight bit of echo.
Yeah, our Discord is echoing. I wonder if all your system sounds are echoing. Oh, well, maybe not now.
And that is okay, I know why. But my microphone,
When Panda was talking, I heard him echoing, but
Yeah, are you on Twitch or YouTube?
Twitch.
Because I'm not hearing it on the Twitch, but
I mean, it's not doing it now.
okay.
but if I do that, now you're going to echo.
Oh. Ow. Wait, what?
Are you echoing?
Yep.
It's because it's going from A1 to A2.
I don't understand. But okay.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me either. Dream normally knows what he's talking about.
Sometimes.
Under most conditions. You know.
So now, do you have... Say something?
Something.
Could you hear you through the stream?
I heard me through the screen, but I didn't echo.
Okay. Now, all right, so I can hear me.
Oh, you're hearing yourself now.
No, I can't hear me.
That's the most important part of streaming. Hearing yourself talk.
It's not. I don't hear me. I can hear me as in the collective me of my computer and me. Which sounds dumb, but it actually made sense in my head. And by here, I can't actually, like, I can hear you guys, and I can hear YouTube audio and stuff like that. Like, if I play this, that audio comes through on the stream. I'm assuming, honestly, because I'm not watching the stream.
Yeah, no. The little elevator jazz, yeah, it was there.
Yeah. Elevator jazz. And Panda, are you in general?
Panda? No, I'm in Star Citizen.
Well, the general text chat.
Oh, yes, I am in the general text chat. You running twin PCs now? I didn't know you had twins.
Yes.
Nice. Take
Uh,
a trip to Micro Center, did you?
no, my old PC, my 980 Ti with the
Oh,
Corsair,
cool.
the i7. I know it's gonna give people like fucking epileptic shock. That the intro screen on SC does that.
Okay.
I see your purple and match your purple, sir.
Yes. Yes. And then, so one day, eventually, because it's going to require case modding and some serious stuff, but I love this case I'm in, so it's,
You're not noticing it yet.
no, I've seen your purple PC with the, it's not SLI, is it, right? That's just a big ass.
That's a 3070 Ti with
Yeah,
the
that's
little,
just a...
my little Fallout power armor on there.
Oh,
but no,
I
you're
see,
not
I see.
noticing that. That's not even what you're noticing. There's 4 of them.
Oh, RAM. Nice.
So you weren't here yesterday.
No.
So I had to, and Huaha already got the gist of it because he like watched the stream earlier. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I'm running away. Running away. Running away.
I want my PC to be these colors. This light baby blue, and then have all the lights and have all the accents be that orange.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my favorite racing liveries. Those guys still race in those colors too. That's from the 60s, but they haven't changed. Golf is oil. It's big oil sponsorship. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do the case in those colors and then have the lights be orange, and that's later on. That's probably for the next PC I build, because I'm gonna build it in this case. I'm really happy. I've got the Corsair H500, and I've got the H500P, which doesn't have the mesh, but I've taken out all of the plastic, so it's just like the M, which is the mesh. The P had a lot of overheating issues because they used plexiglass everywhere. But I popped all the plexiglass out, and I just have like the frame structure, which looks so fucking cool in my opinion, and opens up for a lot more airflow. Because they have these big, it has 200 millimeter fans in the front, and so like when they covered the whole thing in plexiglass, Gamer Nexus was like, "What's the fucking point of having these big ass fans that can't even get air?"
Yeah.
Mine are just open and exposed, and I only have the one dog. It doesn't get too dusty in there, especially with maintenance, upkeep.
All right. I heard all that. I was able to hear all that.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, I know.
ran away with my headphones on, but I couldn't speak. So, and that is a fucking gorgeous car. Gorgeous. So, Friday night. I was...
This Friday, past Friday.
Yes. Like 2 days ago, Friday.
Okay.
Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's Sunday. Ugh. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
I was playing SC, not doing anything in particular. And got another blue screen from random stuff. But I noticed that whenever it was happening, it was because my GPU was like locking out 100%, 100%, 100%. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then that would go through and like cause my system to heat up, and my PC like CPU load would crank up, and I was just like, what the fuck's happening? Still don't know 100% what's happening, but I was like, all right, cool. Came back in from it, didn't start anything, actually closed down a bunch of stuff, and was like, all right, let me figure out kind of what's going on with this. And I was idling with nothing at 75 to 78 C on my CPU. And I'm like, because I had the Noctua N2 cooling.
Okay.
system thing on there. And apparently I just joined randomly and it joined me on you. Wow.
Oh no, I joined on you.
Oh, got you.
I was in the meeting. It kicked me.
So yeah, like 75, 78 idle.
Is that an air cooler? The Noctua N2?
Yeah,
is
the
that an air
Noctua
cooler?
N2 is air cooler, big fins. It's not. I still think the Dark Rock Be Quiet series is better. The
Those
Dark
are
Rock
nice,
4.
Yeah.
And that's what I have on this one. My old one was that one. So I was like, well, fuck. Like, I'm not trying to go through and at idle. Like, running SC, I was hitting temperatures like 95, 98. Not even on high GPU stuff. Like, just standing inside in here. And so I was like, okay, something's wrong. Did some tests, couldn't figure out anything on that side of it. So I was like, cool, what do we got for all-in-ones? Because I need something fast. Was going to go with the Corsair one. I'm sorry, not the Corsair. Because I ran into that before. I had the Corsair one when I first built this computer, and I didn't like it. The H115i, I had a lot of problems with it.
Oh yeah, no, I know that one. Yeah.
And then
you're on the NZXT, the Z series, right? The Z Kraken series or whatever.
yeah, the Kraken X63 is the 280
nice.
mil. Yeah.
Nice.
They have the C version, and that's the one that has it to where you can put the little display on there for an extra
That's the one Miss
$150.
Panda has. That's the one Miss Panda has.
Yeah, this one was 125, and the one with the little picture that you can customize the picture inside there was 250. So I was like, nah.
When we went, they had just released the C series, and it was all Micro Center had.
Ah.
That, and they had the Corsairs, but I stay away from most Corsair products.
Yeah, so with the, I was going to grab it was the Gigabyte Aorus one. They actually have their own 280. But, and I actually did put it on my cart and, hit purchase and then just canceled it because I looked at it and it was, $255. And I was like, wait, the NZXT ones, this actually has the same, if not a little bit higher output of CFM. And it's made by NZXT, who makes my case, because I have the NZXT 510 case.
Nice. Yeah,
so it's going to fit.
Cool.
So I was like, all right, yeah, I'm just going to go with that one. And it was 125 versus 250. So I was like, yep, okay. So I grabbed that. That came in yesterday, so I had to go through and take the PC apart. I was supposed to stream yesterday. Ended up not streaming because I was taking the PC apart. And I have it to where my Noctuas, so I did order 2 front 120 millimeter fans, or I had those in there before. I'm sorry, 140 millimeter fans up front, just pushing air through the system. Because they run quiet. I love Noctua.
Noctua is good.
And so I took those and actually doubled it. So on my the brace or whatever that's on for where you can mount fans to or whatever on the front of the 510s.
Yeah.
So I have my AIO radiator mounted to that side facing in towards the GPU and the NZXT fans on there. And then on the back side of that, I have my Noctuas. So it's a push-pull system. So there's 4 fans right there. And I was able to fit it in well enough. But there's literally
huge in that
there's
right
literally maybe less than a quarter of an inch between my fan, the NZXT fan on the bottom, and my GeForce. If you look at that picture, and I actually think I have one that was a little... Oh, yeah, actually, if you scroll up, you can see it without the lights on and everything like that. Just how much space there is inside there.
Yeah. No, not much. But that's okay. That's okay.
Yep, and then my little guy down there, he's only there because I'm trying to make it to where the GPU doesn't sag.
Yeah, no, you can see in mine after 5 years of hanging there is just a bit of sag on the 2 1070s. It is what it is. Plus that 3070 is huge. That's a thick card, brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's thick.
I didn't realize it was like that.
Yeah, this is the reason why I couldn't go with the 400 series case, which I actually have one of the 400s or 410s, the NZXT 410 sitting over there, but I couldn't go with that one because I didn't have enough room for the... I think it was front to back on that one. It's just a little bit shorter than the 510. It was something. Or no, it was because that one is still on a size for a mini ATX or ITX?
Mini ITX, yeah.
And this one is, I can fit a full-size ATX.
Yeah.
And I needed to do that because of the card that the graphics card I got came with the AMD motherboard that I got off of the Newegg Shuffle. And so I was like, well, I'm not, looking at yeah, it all worked out to where I needed to get this one as opposed to the other one. The thing that sucks, though, is that I now have that 410 sitting over there. I also have my R2-D2 case over there, and I have this computer. Those two cases don't, well, I guess R2-D2 actually has some stuff in it. But that 410 or 400 or whatever is just sitting over there doing nothing. So anyways, I was like pulling all my case apart and everything like that, and I was like, man, I got these two 16 gigs cards in here because they're the Corsair Vengeance Pro DDR or DDR4
Okay.
3200 megahertz cards, so 216 slot, 216 gig. Naughty babies. All y'all. You too. You're naughty. Sorry about that. Their favorite thing to do is climb behind my monitors where all of the wires and cables are.
Bastards. A lot of them.
So I was looking at because I have 4 RAM slots in there, and I had them staggered, 1, none, 1, none. And I was like, how much is it? Like, I paid 5 months ago, I paid $250 for RAM for 32 gigs. So I was like, what do we got? And I went on Amazon, and they were like $245. And I was like, no, that's not worth it. And then I saw a little button. It was like, click here to see the replacement model for this. I was like, all right, cool, I'll bite. And it was to another Amazon listing. And I checked the model numbers, and it was the same fucking exact model number as mine, which so was the last one, like the one that I clicked on to get into there. Same exact model number, except this one was $125 for 32 gigs, 216 gig sticks. I was like, that's fucking half the price that I paid for it 5 months ago, and half the price that you can still get it right now on Amazon. Yes, before somebody before somebody realizes they put it up for the wrong price, because it was the same price as 4 8 gig sticks. Because the 8 gig sticks, I guess they're just trying to get them out. So that was like $125 for 4 8 gig sticks of 32 RAM. I was like, all right, yeah, I'll buy it. And it came in today, so I was like, cool. So now I'm up to 64 gigs. And yeah, this other 32 gigs, literally, like I said, half the price of the fucking RAM that I put in there 5 months ago.
Cool, man. That's pretty fucking cool. As I was saying, Star Citizen was fucking with my rig, man, and y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't believe me.
It's not that we didn't believe you. We just didn't believe how much it was fucking with your rig. So now with that all-in-one...
oh yeah,
I'm running at 55. Yeah, I'm running at 55 degrees. Last night we were playing Rocket League for like 3 or 4 hours. I never got above 52, but the CPU temp is 55. The GPU temp is 80, 81, which is right where it kind of needs to be at when you're running, this.
Totally fine for, yeah, totally acceptable.
And right now I'm getting 58, 60, 62 frames. When we were sitting in a little bit earlier, like in the hallway for the hab, I was getting like 80 something, and I was like, all right, I'm good with this.
Yeah, because Star Citizen is still so CPU bound.
Yeah.
So cooling that down.
So yeah, my CPU load right now is 53%. And is that going? That should be going. Yeah, that's going properly. So it was one of those things, like, I didn't want to have to buy a new all-in-one, because I actually really did like the Noctua system. Like, I do like them whenever they're not all-in-ones. However, I can say that this one runs whisper fucking quiet. Like, it is actually pretty quiet. Now, whenever the temperature gets up there and like the fans go full on blast. Yeah, because I've got 4 fans right there going full blast, but also they only run for a short amount of time, and then they're just like, okay, cool, we're cool. You're cooled down. You got 4 fans blowing on this 280 millimeter radiator, so it's decent. So while y'all were away, I went to a lot of places. Hurston, Central Business District, so I can get attrition 3s, attrition,
Ooh.
and 4, and a
That'd be
4.
great.
What is up with my mouse? Is that something with this? I know what it is. I might know what it is. I might not.
Man, I just got chased through the meadows by a big ass troll. It's only day 9. I am not ready to fight a troll, you know. But I made it out.
Do they have a Buc-ee's in space? You know what? They really ought to.
A what?
Buc-ee's? It's a big ass truck stop.
Oh. Kind of like Love's?
Bigger.
Bigger. Damn. Love's the biggest I've ever seen.
What the fuck is up with my mouse? What is going on? Do you see this, Panda?
No. I definitely don't understand it.
It's just in the F1 menu. Whenever I go to the F2 to pull up the thingy, I can... Everything's fine. This is just in... in F1. What the fuck? I'm gonna try to restart my game and see if that fixes that. Because I can't pick anything for my... like loadouts and stuff like that. It's true. Dehan, what you been up to lately?
Hey, Hanan.
Probably. No, so as the reason for the second computer, grabbing that one from upstairs, is I was running into the issue earlier to where, so the other day I tried, Friday I tried to go through and I deleted the shaders folder so I can go through and see if that was going through and causing some issues with some different stuff. Pardon me. And so I was like, all right, well, let me try. You know, a lot of people go through and say, anytime there's an update, delete your shaders folder. Not the whole, you know, character folder, but just the shaders folder, and it can go through and cause a lot of the problems to go through and be resolved. I'm like, all right, cool, let me try that. And so I did that, but then I was running into, whenever I would go like into the refinery, which, don't get me wrong, the refinery is a lot of stuff going on in the refinery between all the smoke and everything, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's still doing that. What's going on with my mouse? Oh, wait, I think I know why. But I also don't know how that's going to look on the stream.
They added 13 new weapons to Tarkov.
Nice.
4 new grenades. 2 new maps. That's one of the biggest updates. And they totally trolled the shit out of us. Because although their publishing announcements said that it would be closer to Christmas, like it would be really close to Christmas. And last year they straight up wiped on Christmas Eve, so not unheard of by any means. But this is patch 12.12, and so that's why they released it today. Ha ha ha, you see what they did?
I see what they did.
So clever. Oh, there's also voice chat in game. There's push to talk. So
Nice.
we don't have to we can try, right? It'll be like Rust or, you know, where you can never fully trust somebody, but
I actually read a Reddit thing about Star Citizen today about piracy. And they were doing a lot of the conversation about, like, well, how can I ever really trust somebody that they're not going to blow me up? Like, because in all practicality, at this point in time, the most logical thing to do in Star Citizen is to extort a person. Like, if you pirate somebody, like a Caterpillar that's got, let's just say it's our big huge load the other day of like 576 SCU or 556 SCU of I don't know what the fuck is up with my mouse. I have to do this. I have to test this without NDI, so 1 second. You won't see the game for a second, guys. Or the audio from the stream, or from the... Discord chat. It's still doing it. It's not one problem, it's another. Can you guys still hear me? Panda? Hua? I'm gonna take that as okay.
yeah, sorry, my
That'll
internet
work.
is just meh sometimes. I had the best internet on Earth at my aunt's house, like literally 300 megabits down. It was insanely reliable. And then here in the basement that I'm in now, I'm still wired, but it's just less reliable.
I don't remember what I was saying before. Oh yeah, the subreddit post. Sorry, this thing is kind of throwing me off with the not able to.
Yeah, you weren't saying much. You were trying to figure your shit out.
Well, the mouse is just like it's not letting me move it. It's like keeps trying to go back to the center.
I wonder if that's something in the options, maybe something in Star Citizen's options.
That I haven't changed at all.
Auto return. Well, maybe when you deleted some folders the other day, the control screen got fuckered.
Yeah, but I've been on here twice since then.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And it was working earlier.
Fuck me and my ideas then.
Yeah, pretty much. No. So with the right now, the most logical thing for a pirate to do if they go through and take on a caterpillar like the one that we had the other day, where we're transferring 556 SCU of stuff over to Crew L1, like if they were to go through and stop us at that point in time, they would see a $6 million take on a ship, or 4.5 million, 5 million, whatever it was.
Did you get
4
stopped? You got pirated?
No, we didn't.
Oh, good.
But if they would have, like, the logic goes through and says that the smartest thing for them to do right now is to... Some bitch is still doing the same thing. Is to extort money out of us, or to threaten to blow us up, and then when we do, and not right now, but in the future, whenever salvage is in there, then to blow us up and then salvage the ship, because then they would get the most money. Like, they'd get the possibility to go through and get some of the loot and salvage the ship. And so whenever salvage comes in place, that's honestly the most practical thing for them to do to get the most money out of us in that situation. Because if they don't extort us, if they just blow it up and salvage it, then they're not getting any extra money from it. But that's the logical way for them to do it. There's nothing to go through and stop. There's nothing that benefits them from not blowing us up as pirates.
Right now, or when salvage is there?
Yes.
Okay.
Both answers is yes. Right now, there's nothing to go through. Like, there's no. If we give them money, they don't have. If they blow us up, there's no repercussions for it, right?
Yeah. I guess we could say something like, instead of pirating us, why don't you escort us, and then we'll give you a cut.
And that's a valid option, but some people don't even want to deal with that time, so they just rather go through and blow you up. And that's the thing that was the point of the conversation was, right now there's no trust in that. There's no way for a trust. Certain systems, I want to say Eve had a way of going through and doing it in the sense that, like, there was a better trust system in there, because it was better for them to go through if they were to blow you up. The way that the Eve destruction system worked, if I remember correctly, was it was just a random of what actually would pop up from that. Like, if you blew up a ship, what got out from the ship was just random. And so they were better off going through and just taking whatever cut that you gave them and saying, hey, yeah, here's 100,000 credits or whatever, than them going through and blowing it up and then getting just scrap that's not worth 1,000 credits than anything else. But right now, that's not how that's set up in this system. And so there's no benefit on that side of it. There's nothing in place to go through and stop them from going through and doing anything else. If it was something to where they had the supplies disappeared from the system overall, so that means it's just, if you were hauling Quantanium, and those Quantanium supplies that got blown up just were no longer in the system, and that actually made it to where the system had less Quantanium, so the prices for filling up a ship went up because of that. That would be something that long term would go through and have a negative effect on everybody in the system, not just the pirates. Why? I have to do some searching to figure out what the fuck's going on with my mouse. So it was an interesting article to go through and kind of figure out that side of it, because it's true, right now there's no trust in a system. There's if you pirated me right now, there's no way for me to go through, because you're already going through and saying that, hey, give us money or we'll blow you up. Well, I have no trust in the fact that you're not going to blow me up if I do give you money.
That is the one thing that I was thinking about when I said the escort system, because then they don't get paid till your load's already sold.
Right,
But
but
you still
the logic for that is they can go through and be like, I don't want to deal with that. Let's just fucking blow them up anyways. I'm not trying to go through and take an extra 10 minutes out of my way. For them, there's nothing
However-
lost if they just blow you up.
How do they get money though? How do they get money from you? Because if you're in a fighting ship, you can't take our
But
cargo.
that puts the logic to go through and say that they are doing it whenever they have no money. They might not care. They might want to get more money, but if they blow you up, there's nothing lost. I can just blow myself up. They don't get anything out of it. Like, there's no lose-lose for them. Death of a Spaceman might go through and introduce some sort of lose-lose because they actually have a chance of not having all the stuff that they, had, or, just whenever that comes through. So I'm not the first person that's had this issue.
Star Citizen, no way.
Alright guys, we're having too much problems on here for the stream and stuff like that, which is getting very frustrating. So I'm going to stop the stream for the night, try to get some stuff figured out, and see what happens. So that's got it for tonight. Until next time, this is Dreamweaver23, reminding you to game happy. I love you all, and I will see you all later. Bye guys.
Stream.